Okay, I have to admit, I was very excited about Marvel's Midnight Suns. Especially since it starts off with Johnny Blaze, the original Ghost Rider. Although actually most of my Ghost Rider comics were the latter Ghost Rider, so yeah, I do like the graphics. Right away you get Doctor Strange and Tony Stark or Iron Man or whatever, so that's a great way to start off this game. And he's always a pissed off individual. And the cutscenes is what a lot of this game is going to be about. It's like watching a Marvel superhero movie or a cartoon, as the case may be. And they do start adding a lot of great characters, which makes me all excited. In fact, at some point I'll put a list of all the amazing characters that you can choose. I grabbed the Ultimate Edition. I normally wait for a game to be 80 to 90% off, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, so I grabbed the Ultimate Edition at 75% off, which I highly suggest because you get to unlock all the characters right from the thing. Let's actually go into the battle system. It's basically based on like a Magic the Gathering type card game where the cards themselves give you powers or abilities to use throughout the battle. It's turn-based, so it's a little bit slow, but you don't need a game like this to be super crazy action-packed. It's more about moving the story along. And yeah, see, you use the card, you aim it in the direction you want. Some of it hits people behind them, some of it just hits one person, and depending on the powers as you progress, it will get better and better as you go. But so far it's not too bad. This is the beginning of the game, keep in mind. That will be your main enemy for the game. And she stops Captain Marvel's punch just like that. That is a very powerful enemy. So I'm assuming that you will have to get quite powerful as this game goes by to beat her. Scarlet Witch has no effect. Pretty much some of the most powerful members of the Marvel Universe are in this initial scene trying to fight her, and they're all coming up with nothing. Okay, well, Doctor Strange got a shot in there, fine. Now, this is where the game actually starts, where you get to meet the Midnight Suns. You got Blade, Magic, the new Ghost Rider. So it's definitely a great team to begin with on both ends. I said you start to unlock other characters, and if you get the Ultimate Edition, you'll have a lot more options like Deadpool, Venom, things like that. And here we go. This is going to be the main person that does everything in the game, the gatekeeper. She is going to be your guide through it, and you make your own character. You'll have a choice of about actually 40 different powers. You don't actually get to be the Marvel characters. It's going to be about this character interacting, but a little bit of choices to make, not too much, but it's the 40 different powers I think that's you're going to be working with. Oh, and I'd like to mention Nintendo tried to make a version of this and scrapped it before it got up. Good, screw them. They already have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and I really loved 1 and 2. So you get this base. The base is upgradable as a heads up, and this is where you get to interact with all the Marvel characters and what the game really is about, because their interactions will affect the future storyline, so keep that in mind. And most of it all starts in this base here. And yeah, this is where I think I'm going to have my most fun, talking and watching the characters interact. So few things, like I said, to worry about is make sure when you talk to these guys, it will affect some of the outcome. This base itself is upgradable, and you'll be upgrading all your characters as you go. So as I said, she's the leader there, and I have to say, well, there's the team I made that I really love the way this game is starting, and I think I'm going to be playing a lot more of it. I highly recommend it.